So what do you do on a nice spring day when it decides to snow like this? Fire up the grill. Coming up on Modern Mountain Man. If you're not familiar with one of these, this is called a charcoal chimney. The idea behind it is this: you just put all your charcoal in there, and you see that little grate right there, it holds it up. And then underneath the grate, you ball up some paper, whether it's part of the charcoal bag or some newspaper, and you light the paper, and then it evenly lights your charcoal up. So that way you don't end up with that whole lighter fluid flavor. There's a lot of people out there that associate the flavor of petroleum with grilled or barbecued food. That's just wrong. We're gonna do it the clean way. So this little section of my grill right here is actually designed for you to set one of these right in it and light it up with propane. I just don't happen to have any propane at the moment, so we're just gonna set it in there anyway and go ahead and use newspaper. Through the miracle of time and jump eddy cutting, you see the fire has reached the top of the charcoal chimney. Now before I dump that, I want to show you something over here. Just for sake of the video, you'll see that right now my thermometer is riding right about 250, but there's not a single coal in here burning. So I would venture to say that that thermometer is probably broken, since it's reading 250, there's no coals, and there's snow sitting on top of it. So for sake of this video, if you ever look over here and try to figure out where I'm cooking it at, this is going to lie to you. I'm going to keep it right around 300 for this chicken barbecue, and experience will tell me when I'm there, but for your sake, 300. Now on in here, if you look at the grill grate, you see how it's kind of nasty right there right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the charcoal in there and heat all this up and give it a good scraping. That's where I smoked some pork butts for about 13 hours a couple days ago, and well, my wife's allergic to that stuff, so I gotta get all that stuff off of there before I grill her some chicken. All right, pick it up real careful, bring it on over here with you, and we're going to dump it kind of all against the back wall there mainly. I'm going to shove it more towards the back so it's all together, so we can do a little indirect grilling, so we'll leave a lot of space in here. So let's move old coals back over there with it and let it feed a little bit. We'll drop those grill grates back on top of them, let it heat up real good, let it get nice and even, scrape them loose, and then we'll throw some chicken on there. It's time for some chicken barbecue. What do you ladies say? No? Okay. Just kidding, we wouldn't barbecue those, ladies. Those are our friends, not our food. Except for in case of emergency. Back to the grill. It's nice and hot in there now. We're going to take the wire brush, get her nice and clean. We'll even clean the top rack while we're at it. Alright, so a lot of times I just go ahead and mix up some sort of a dry rub to put on the chicken, but I'm in a hurry today, so I'm just going to put it directly to it. We'll hit it with some garlic, some black pepper, and salt, a combination otherwise known as SBG. Flip them over. All right, they're ready to go on the grill. So what we're going to do here is we're going to start putting them on the grill, skin side up and leg towards the direct heat. Shut them down. All right, so what we're going to do at this point is we will let it ride for about 18 minutes or so, and then we'll flip it for the first time, and then after that we'll flip and rotate the chicken quarters every 15 to 18 minutes until the internal temperature is at its desired temperature. In this case, we're going for a little higher than 165. All right, I'm gonna show you guys a trick an old cowboy taught me back when I lived out west. So the coffee you see here in this French press, that's the leftover grinds from my afternoon coffee I had today. And what you do is, you probably aren't going to want to repress that for drinking purposes, but there's nothing wrong with repressing this for cooking purposes. So poured some hot water back over the old grinds. I'm going to pour this right here into this cast iron basting pot right here. What that'll do is that'll keep the coffee nice and warm as it hangs out here in the grill. It's that way when you're basting your chicken, you're not cooling it back down. But here's a way to recycle some old coffee grounds and make your chicken taste great. Take the old basting brush, get some on there, and just lather them up real nice. A little hint of coffee on that. Also help keep it from drying out, you know. No worse than dry chicken. All right, we'll leave that in there and we'll shut her down and let it cook a little bit longer. Now, if you've got a snow day and you don't go out and play in the snow, come on, man, what are you really doing with your life? What are you guys doing, Chickadee and Bow Guy? Do you need help building them up?
Yep. This took for 10 seconds to make this big snowball.
All right, let's check. So the ones up top, they've already reached the ideal heat. Let's pop a thermometer in some of these guys. Remember when you're cooking bone-in to put the thermometer or thermometer, depending on where you're from, into the thickest location, but also when you're cooking something that's bone-in, make sure you do it away from major bones because they conduct heat in a different way than the meat does. Climbing, moving as fast as you can. And getting stuck right around 150. All right, you hang out for a little while longer. See about you. Oh, you get to graduate. I think we've located a hot spot back there. All right, well, let's move him up and then wait on the rest. And booyah, we're ready to eat. All right, y'all, enjoy your snow day and enjoy this chicken. There's a modern mountain man saying, God bless you, go barbecue something and go take your mountain.